How's it going, everyone? I'm Coach Sean. Today we're here with the experienced Natalia, and she's going to give us an introduction to power yoga, really low-level power yoga stuff. We've got Emma, we've got Tim, we're going to have a great time, so let's get to it.
Okay, hi, welcome to an introduction to power yoga. So we're going to start our practice today with a little bit of breath work, alternate nostril breathing. This is to fire up the body from the inside, get us ready for the power yoga before we start some gentle movement. So first of all, we need to take our right hand. So release the two peace fingers and the thumb. We're going to place the peace fingers over the third eye in the middle of the eyebrows and keep the thumb released. Now these second two fingers we're also going to use. So first of all, we're going to take a deep breath into the belly. We're going to close the right nostril with the thumb. Breathe out through the left side. Breathe in through the left side. Cover the left nostril, breathe out through the right. In through the right. Cover the right, exhale through the left. In through the left. Cover, exhale through the right. In through the right. Hold, exhale through the left. Breathe in. Cover, exhale through the right. In through the right. Cover, exhale through the left. In through the left. Cover, exhale. Inhale. Cover, exhale. Breathe in. Cover, exhale. I'm going to do this 3 more times. In. Breathing in. Cover, exhale. In. Cover, exhale. Last one in through the left. Release, hold the breath. And now exhale through both. Well done. So you might already feel that the body's getting a little bit warmer. You might feel your face a little bit more flushed. Bring the hands into the heart center. Take a deep breath in, lift the hands into the sky. And as we exhale, we're going to twist around to the left. So hooking that right hand onto the left knee, gazing over the left shoulder. Now try and keep the left hand as close to the lower back as you can. Breathe in through the belly. And as we exhale, twist a little more. So it's all through the spine. You should feel your spine wringing out. Now as we inhale, we're going to release that twist. Take the hands all the way up to the sky. And as we exhale, twist around to the right. This time hooking the left hand onto the right knee. And take that hand as close to the lower back as you can go. Sit nice and tall. Breathing in through the belly. And as you exhale, squeeze the air out, twist a little more. Now take a deep breath in, lift the hands all the way up to the sky. And as we exhale, we're going to fold over our legs now. So I don't want you to have any expectations of how far you can go. We're not expecting the forehead to the ground. If you can go there, fantastic. But we're just going to see how far we can go without our hips lifting off the ground. Keep walking the fingertips away, dropping the forehead down to the ground. One more full breath in. Exhale. Now walk the hands in back towards the body. We're going to do something that's a little unusual. So I want you to lean back, cross your legs the opposite way. So the opposite legs in front. So this is like the Marmite pose. You either love this or you hate it. It feels weird. So find your balance with it. And we're going to do the same thing. Take an inhale, lift up to the sky. This time as we exhale, we're going to drop that left hand down, walk the fingertips away. When you can't go any more without the hip lifting, we're going to lean over to the left. So really point those fingers over the head. You should feel the side body start to open. All the while using the breath. Inhale to the center. And as we exhale, right hand down, left hand over, look up to the sky. Now if you feel that the hips are lifting, you've gone too far, so make sure that you're listening to your own body. Feel that space all up the side body. Now breathing into the center. This time as we exhale, we're going to fold over the opposite leg. So any sort of sensations in the knee that you don't like, just come out. It can be quite difficult to fold over the opposite leg. So just see how you feel. One more deep breath in. As we exhale, walk the hands back towards the body. So we're now going to make our way into what we call tabletop. So coming into all fours position. So we're going to have our hands directly underneath our shoulders and just look back at the hips and knees, make sure that they're in alignment. Now quite often when I teach a class, I like to call this part free movement. So I'll close down your eyes and really take whatever you feel your body needs. So for some of us it might be a little bit slower. We might want to move a little bit more dynamically. And there literally is no right or wrong here. So with the eyes closed, I want you to really feel through your own body, see what feels good. If you get any creaks, any cracks, embrace them, it's totally normal. Just for the first time, listen to what your body requires. Okay, final few rounds of breath. So if you've done something predominantly on one side, let's take it over to the other. And then making our way back into that tabletop. Well done. Now we're going to tuck the toes under, take a deep breath in, extend that left leg all the way out. Now I want you to be mindful of not curving through the back. So pull the belly button in, take it about in line with the hip. Take a deep breath in. And as we exhale this time, we're going to float this right arm off. Now this is all about balance and core strength. So if you already feel your core firing up, take a deep breath in. As we exhale, we're going to tap this right elbow with this left knee round the top of the back like an angry cat. Breathe in. Exhale. Let's take that 3 more times. In. If you lose your balance, come straight back in. Last 2. Last 1. This time we're going to tap and hold. Tap and hold. Inhale, extend. Squeeze this left foot in towards the body. And if we can, reach around towards the foot. Grab hold of the top of the foot. Now we're going to kick the foot into the hand. Nice and steady, well done. I said it was power yoga. All the way up, 3, 2, and 1. Release, well done. Shake it off. Getting warm now, yeah? Amazing. Okay, we've got to take it over to the other side. So, when we're ready, taking the right leg out this time, in line with the hip. Now, it does help to tuck the toes for balance, but whatever feels good for you, okay? You don't have to tuck the toes. Let's extend that left arm out. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, tap. Breathing in. And out. Really feel your core muscles contract. 3 more times. 2. Last 1. And hold. Nice. Holding, holding. Inhale, release. Let's squeeze this right foot in towards the body. If we can, take hold of the foot, kick the foot into the hand. Well done. Okay, gently release. Now keeping the knees under the hips, I want you to walk your hands forwards. Drop the chest and chin as close to the floor as we can. We're coming into puppy dog pose. Lifting up the chest, walking the hands about 1 handprint in front. Tuck your toes underneath. Let's take it into downward facing dog. So here's your invitation now. If you want to move the feet up and down, so maybe bend one knee then the other, that's called walking the dog. So really stretch out the hamstrings, the calf muscles as well. Do whatever feels good. So what we're looking for is nice spread wide fingers. We're looking for the chest towards the thighs. Ideally we want the heels to the ground, but I understand that's not achievable for everybody right away. So just take it as close to that as you can. Maybe a soft bend in the knee. And when you've ironed out all the creases, come to complete stillness. Push the heels down, chest to thighs. 3 deep breaths. At any point, if we do need to take to the knees, you can take that option. One more full breath in and full breath out. Nice. Gaze towards the top of your mat. Come onto your tiptoes. Start to tiptoe all the way to the top. Well done. Taking the feet about hip distance apart. Hook onto the elbows. Maybe sway from side to side. Have a ragdoll. And release those hands. Pull the belly button to the spine and slowly start to roll your body up to stand. The head and shoulders should be the last thing to take. The shoulders, we all okay? Okay, bringing the toes to touch. We're gonna speed things up a little. Hands come to the heart center. Take an inhale, lift up. As we exhale, push the hips back, fold the body forwards, chest to thighs, tuck the chin. Take an inhale, lift the fingertips onto the shins, flat back. As we exhale, let's press the hands down, step it into plank pose. Now hold it there. Belly button into the spine and really push through the palm of the hands. Roll the body forwards. We're going to hug the elbows in, drop the knees, chest and chin. Release the toes, push the heart through. Now really lift through the chest here, squeezing the lower back. If we can bring the toes together, this is called cobra. Snakes have one tail, not two. Elbows in towards the body. Breathe in. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Well done. Give the head a shake, release any tension that's built up. Okay, looking towards the top of your mat, take a breath. As we exhale, take a step or a little hop towards the top. Nice, well done everyone. If you don't quite make it to the top, you can sort of creep up. Take an inhale, halfway lift, fingertips to the shins, and as we exhale, fold all the way back down. Maybe wrap the hands behind the legs if that feels good. Inhale, sweep the hands to the sky, and as we exhale, bring them through to the heart. Well done. So if we're breathing through, try and make sure that the breath comes through the nose. When we breathe through the mouth, we get a little bit hotter. It's already very hot in here. Right, hands thumbs to the heart center. Take an inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale to that halfway lift. And as we exhale, plant the hands, step it back into plank pose. Now this time from plank, we're going to roll the shoulders over, drop the knees, the belly, everything all the way down. Release the toes. Now I'm going to give you 2 different variations here. We can either sweep the hands back and clasp the palms together. If you've got any tightness in the shoulders and this doesn't work, we can just point them behind us. Drop the forehead down to the ground, take a breath, start to lift the head and shoulders off the floor, so as if someone's pulling your wrists. Really squeeze everything together. Lifting up as high as you can go for 3, for 2, exhale, release, well done. Take the hands, make a pillow for the forehead, shake the hips. Okay. When we feel ready, we're going to circle our hands back to the position that they was in, so either clasping them or taking them behind the back. This time, as we lift the head and shoulders off, we're going to lift the toes and pull everything up. So we want the toes off the ground, the chest off the ground, head, shoulders lifted, squeeze everything together. Really nice, everyone. Maybe crack a smile. For 3, for 2, and 1. Gently release. Well done. Make a pillow for the head. Shake the hips. So as we say, a brief introduction. So what we're going to do now is a couple of poses on the ground. Take your left arm out in line with your shoulder. We're going to then bring the left ear down to the ground. Use this right hand to push into the floor and roll your body onto its side. This is called broken wing pose. So use the right hand to push you onto your side, this way. Amazing. So left arm out, left ear to the floor, other ear, and then roll onto your side. Tuck onto your front again. Take this arm out, that's it, bring the ear, and now roll onto your side, over to this side. Keep the arm flat, so it's a nice shoulder opener. Roll. There we go. Feel okay? Great. Now for anyone that wants to take it a little deeper, we can step this top leg behind. Nice. Try and keep the head and ear down to the ground if we can. And if at any point it feels too intense on the shoulder, you can roll straight back out of it. 1 final deep breath in. Exhale, let's come out the way we came in. So bringing that right leg back down and come into the center. Make a little pillow for the head, sway the hips from side to side. Let's take our right arm out now. So right arm comes out in line with the shoulder. Bring the right ear down to the floor. And we can use this left hand to push and roll onto our side. So just see how this feels first. Inquire into this pose first. There's no need to go any further. If you do want to go further, we're going to step that left foot behind now. So it's a real deep opening for that right shoulder. Deep breath in and exhale, come back onto the front. Bringing the hands underneath the head, sway from side to side. Now use the hands to push you up back onto your knees. So whilst we're not going to do any variation of headstand today, thankfully, I'm just going to show you how to apply that pressure to the top of your head so that when you do deepen your yoga practice, this is something that you might want to enjoy doing. So just like we did earlier, we're going to circle our hands behind our body, squeeze the palms together, tuck the toes underneath. Now we're quite literally going to drop the top of the head to the ground. I want you to find the crown of your head and then pull those fists over your head. Keep squeezing the hands over your head. You'll feel a really deep shoulder release. Take a deep breath in. Release the hands back down towards the body and just come into a child's pose. Hands face the sky, down the side of the body. When you're ready, we're going to roll up, come onto our front, and then just make your way onto your backs. Allow the toes to fall out to either side, palms facing up. This is everyone's favourite pose, Shavasana. So here you can focus on just the breath moving in and out of the body.
Thanks for watching that, guys. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I've got to admit, it was a little bit more challenging than I thought. Do you agree with that, guys? Yeah, that was my first real taste of power yoga, and that was only an introduction, so a lot harder than I thought. I hope you enjoyed it at home. If you did like it, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you next time.